Fawn fam, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As always, there will be timestamps listed down below so you can jump around, and if you love what you see, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and thumbs this video up. I do try to post as regularly as possible with as many new releases as possible, so being subscribed and hitting that notification bell will go a long way in ensuring that you never miss out on all the fun, new content, new releases, and everything that is the Fawn family. Now, I know I do not have an earring in. It keeps bleeding and it is really, really PO'd at me, so just like, don't mind that. And I've been really sick with the flu and I've been trying to film like all day and I've been struggling. It's been really difficult, so just I'm putting that out there. Now, everybody, please be very respectful in the comments. I know that Jeffree Star Cosmetics is a very controversial brand. I totally understand it. I respect that. But this video is done. I bought all three of the like Bloodlust palettes. I didn't use these two today, but I bought the bundle that was offered on Beautylish, and I used this baby today, the Bloodlust Artistry palette. Now, oh, this is so, I have goosebumps already. This is in honor of Gina, who was an insane Jeffree Star fan, and for those of all of us fawns know who Gina was, and there's a video up in loving memory dedicated to her because she was one of my best friends that I met her on YouTube, and I'm still grieving, and Jeffree Star Cosmetics was her favorite brand, so I wanted to buy this palette the moment it launched and then do follow-up videos with the other two to make it a trifecta in her honor, in her name, in her memory, because her and I were so close and she just loved everything Jeffree Star. So just, if you guys can please just, I get that it's controversial and I get that a lot of people love him, a lot of people hate him, and just please leave that at the door. You are going to be, the comment will be deleted, you will be blocked anyway. This is done in loving memory of her, and I had a very difficult time getting myself together all day. I was kind of like on edge waiting for the delivery of this palette to come in, and that's just where I'm at. I'm even having a hard time talking about it. So that being said, let's get into reviewing this baby. So she is large and in charge, and I know Gina would have loved this so much. I'm so sad that she's not here to see this. Oh my god, I don't want to cry. So it's velvet, it's purple, it is the queen, king of purple palettes. Gina was such a queen. She's so, oh my gosh, I wish I could have bought this palette for her. It has the jewelry clasp to open it. It has an actual mirror, which is really beautiful. It doesn't fold over, which you guys know is a pet peeve of mine with all palettes, because when I'm working with palettes and I'm trying to show you guys a shade name or something and dip into it, the fact that I can't fold it over and just hold it and then it's on my vanity and then I'm trying to pick it up again, it just makes it clunkier and harder to work with. So that drove me crazy during the tutorial. But formula, amazing. I swatch out all 18 shades. I never watch any videos ahead of time. I don't want to be biased. I don't even watch reveal videos. So I didn't know what to expect. I just saw people complaining on Trend Mood that this wasn't a purple palette. Guys, this is a purple palette. Wait till you see the swatches, and when I'm working with all the different transition shades, it's purple on purple on purple, and then you have like pops of color. Like I did, you can barely see it right now, but I did use this guy for a pop of color on my lower lash line, and I know it's like really gunked up right now because like I was just playing and I couldn't really decide what to use. This is not meant to be a big wing. It was meant to be this black shade that has like so much purple reflect in it because it has so much purple glitter in it, and when you swatch it, it just has like black base and pink purple sparkle. And it was one of the first shadows that I'd ever swatched that was a black base where all that glitter really stuck. And I'm like, okay, now I need to try it. Now I want to do like some crazy, like extraterrestrial, like type of look and like really pack that glitter on there. So I did a cut crease, and I did that first part of the cut crease using the white P. Louise base and laying down this beautiful shade. And then I wanted to use the black P. Louise base for the rest of it and putting this baby over top. And initially, all of that glitter, that impact, it just stuck, and I was so impressed by the glitter because it was like there and dancing, but it did eventually dissipate. So, not like totally, but maybe 50% or so. So I ended up going in with this shade to just kind of like re-intensify that glitter because it wasn't meant to be like a big wing. It was just meant to be a dramatic cut crease. So that's what's going on there. It's like a combination. And I took that shade to, I kind of have to get like the black out of it because now it's mixed with some black from dabbing my MAC brush in there and patting it on. But I took that shade and I actually used it for a spotlight highlight, and I highlighted under my brow bone, my inner corners, down my bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, my chin, my forehead. I also bought a Jeffree Star Supreme Frost Wet Dream in, sorry, it's in Wet Dream. And I laid that down first so you guys see this in action as well, and it is so beautiful and silky and smooth. But then this went like more icy and silver, so that's why I just took that shade and it worked out so beautifully as a highlighter shade as well. Now, the mattes are just unbelievably pigmented, so smooth, so buttery, plush, buildable. Like you could have the lightest flush of color if you wanted to out of like, see, I just want palettes to fold over. You could have the lightest flush of color of any of these matte shades, or you can really build up the intensity. I worked with obviously this metallic, and this metallic, but I went in with this matte, this matte, this matte, and this matte, and they were incredible. And then this is like such a dark purple, and the swatch is magnificent. It's not patchy at all. There's no dryness to it. Like it's just, it's so beautiful. So I don't get why people were complaining about the color scheme at all. Like, I mean, you have a soft purple, 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 pink, purple, pink, purple, 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 purple. You have a taupey shade that helps for transition, and then you have a couple pops of color. Like, so that I don't get. It really is like a purple palette I mean, you only have 18 shades in here to work with, and then he just gave you a couple fun shades. Like, this shade is so beautiful. That green shade is so beautiful, and all of like the other softer shades, like every single shade in here, I love. That blue shade is so gorgeous. Like, they're just really beautiful colors, and the formula is so spot on. And this shade right here is a sheer sparkle shade, so it's more of a topper than it is like, you know, an opaque eyeshadow. So if you wanted to just kind of have a light little like glitter on your lid and just, you know, go out the door and not have an impactful eyeshadow look, or if you want to do it like I did it where you highlight, like I highlight like crazy. I don't just like spotlight highlight my brow bone. You could just highlight with it. You could do what I did where you add on top of an eyeshadow. I mean, you could highlight with it like I did on the spotlight on my cheek and everywhere else. That shade is very, very universal. This is an awkward, heavy palette to kind of hold up for talking and demoing and like using it on YouTube. Like, my hand already hurts, like I'm achy from this, but I do have RA, so I mean, keep that in mind. But it is, I think that this is beautiful. I really do. I think everything in here is magnificent. I just wish that that one black shade gave me so much hope. And I mean, just look at that. Oh, I just wish it would have held up. And I put it directly on a P. Louise base, black base. And then when I started patting it on, I was like, oh, yes, finally. And then, like, it just eventually, I mean, I was just sitting here and it just like, Kurt came in the room and he's like, wow, that's a dramatic wing. And I'm like, I know it looks like a dramatic wing and it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be a dramatic cut crease where it like went purple to black with purple sparkle. So that's really my only complaint, but that happens so frequently that it was more just a letdown because of how awesome it did look. So I don't know why that happened, but aside from that, the rest of the shades are amazing. And I would reach for this formula again and the purples again because I think that it really is awesome. And if you were to travel with this, I would not be worried about it breaking. I mean, you have a very solid, you know, container. Sorry, you guys, I'm, like I said, I'm not feeling well. It is like after 1 in the morning. I'm destroyed. But if you guys want to see swatches of this baby, see how to get this eye look, see the highlighter in action, just see all of this goodness, then just keep on watching. All right, before we get into anything, I need some highlight on my face. So I picked up Jeffree Star's Supreme Frost in Wet Dream. It says, sparkle to the max, bling bling bitch, shine bright like a lighthouse, extreme payoff, vegan, cruelty free. So I'm not sure if this shade is gonna match the eye look that we do. Ooh, but she's pretty. You guys know I love a good gold champagne highlight. That's super fine and silky. Let's get her dancing. So going in with my Ray Morris Deluxe Kabuki #1 brush. Here we go. Because like I could not handle not having highlight on my face for 1 more second. Yeah, that's a wet looking highlight, all right. Oh, I wish I would have got 2 colors. Because you guys know I like to do my little spotlight and mix and match. Now, I was in such a rush trying to make sure that I got what I needed at checkout at Beautylish that, oh my goodness, okay. Hold up, I'm trying to find a certain brush. That I had this already in my cart, but I wasn't really thinking get an icier highlight as well. You know, I just thought like grab a champagne. And on launch, I didn't know what to expect, like what Beautylish was going to be doing from a bundle and all that. And then I saw that they had all 3 of the Bloodlust palettes together. So I did get all 3, as this is going to be a very difficult video to film, and all 3 probably will be as well. I've already had requests to do all 3 videos or use all 3 palettes. And you guys know this is for Gina. So raise a glass, light a candle, and whew, this is hard already just thinking, and we haven't even started. I've kind of been like, I've been sick, really sick all week with the flu. But all day today in anticipation, waiting for the palettes to arrive. It's just been kind of difficult knowing that I'm not just filming an eyeshadow tutorial and swatching, you know, that there's like meaning behind this one. So yeah, my tummy's in knots, and it's obviously bringing up some more feelings again. And it will continue to do that as I film all 3 videos for her. And now I'm wishing that I would have picked up a few more highlights too. Is kind of where I'm going with this. Then after I wanted to make sure that I got the newest Bloodlust palette no matter what, I checked out, and then I went back to get glosses, or one gloss. Why am I grabbing my contour brush? Oh my gosh. So then I did that, and that order just shipped, which is super annoying. I guess my place in line was super fast with the first order, because like I was on it. I was refreshing Beautylish before the email went out letting people know that it was available, like if you signed up to be notified when the collection was out. I had already purchased it before the email was out. So then when I went back in and I got the gloss, I only picked up one gloss, like a purpley one. That's not here yet. So hopefully, well, I mean, it will come, I think, by the time I'm at least done with the 3rd palette. So right now I have the Jouer lip topper Sweet Tooth collab that he did with Jouer on my lips. And we are gonna glow like we always do, because, you know, Mama's gotta glow. But I really I miss not having 2. I was just not thinking. So I could do my little double. But that's really pretty. Okay. Oh, and then I went in with 2 Sonia G brushes. Sorry, guys. You can see my mind is already all over the place. My Fan Pro and my Mini Booster. I'm gonna just use a quick spritz. Okay. All right. They're so heavy. Oh my god. So here we have them. But these two are not for today. I just wanted you guys to know I do have them, and I've had a request for this one and one request for this one. So we will be getting to them. I haven't decided yet if we're gonna do like bam, 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 bam Jeffree, or kind of break it up a little bit. I have to just kind of see how my heart can handle all of this first. Now, I just realized I'm in like a stupid zoom position. Yeah, I wasn't quite zoomed in enough for like a highlight demo, but I also wasn't like zoomed out enough, and I'm still not really, I don't know, my camera fell earlier, so the proportions are just like slightly off. And I'm also a mess. My hair's getting done in 2 days, 3 days, my nails are getting done in 2 days, and I've been so sick with the flu, so like just don't mind me. So here we have the Bloodlust Artistry palette. She is large and in charge. And look at the detailing. And, okay, each color is broken down in ingredients. And it does have, like, talc, mica, mica, mica talc, mica. So just be aware of that if that's something that does irritate your eyes. It says that it is made in USA and it is cruelty free. Just has like the little bunny. This one is not saying vegan anywhere, so I'm not sure. I think all his palettes are vegan and cruelty free, but I'm not seeing anything that has vegan on it. So that's odd, but I've noticed that with a few brands lately that some of them don't even have the cruelty-free logo on them when I know they're cruelty-free, so okay, that's a presentation. Not that I would expect anything less. This is a purple moment, a very purple moment. This is velvet. Oh, okay, hold on. That's funny. Bleeding Heart bled out a little bit onto the packaging. That's a very nice mirror. It's an actual one. And then there are the shades. Now you guys know I hate when palettes don't fold over. That's just a pet peeve of mine, especially like working. It wouldn't be so much if I was like just, you know, had a couple of palettes, laid it down on my vanity, but working like for you, like on YouTube and trying to show you guys what shade I'm dipping into and all that, like I hate that. I like to be able to fold it over, and like what if I wasn't wearing pants and then all of a sudden, you know, like you got to see like, you know, like that's not cool. All right, so obviously I am like looking at those two shades. Those are spectacular, but I really wish this folded over. That drives me crazy when companies do that. But those two shades look great. Executioner, that black, ooh, from the side actually is like greenish looking. I don't know. A lot of these shades look beautiful. So even that purple up there, look, and that one. Oh, okay, there's so much that's like popping out at me. This one down here. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna get to swatching these shades because a lot of them are just like, ah, and I will be right back. Damn, you guys, this formula, all these formulas, I shouldn't say this formula, this palette is so bomb. It is unbelievable. The mattes are ridiculously creamy, buttery, plush, smooth, not patchy. There are so many purples in here with amazing transition shades. this awesome taupey shade, these lighter lilac shades, a great color to start your, oh my gosh, sorry you guys, it's really late, I'm sick, I'm on cold medicine, to set your lid or highlight your brow bone if you're not like crazy highlight like me. And then other pops of color for like your lower lash line. And the range of purples, and like this shade, oh my goodness, this one we're gonna spotlight highlight with because oh my goodness, hello, this is gorgeous. So we have Your Majesty, Take the Crown, which is such a subtle, beautiful lilac lavender metallic. Then we have you guys are so gonna make fun of me. Deviant? I don't know. But it's like a pastel lavender. Beauty Sleep. It is like more of a rose gold color. It is so beautiful. Let me see if it will work better in my viewfinder. Then we have Wet Jewel, which is more of a topper shade. There's not much pigment to it. It's just more sparkle, but it's really pretty. And we're going to try to spotlight highlight with that. And I'm going to try to put that in my inner corners, under my brow bone, that type of thing. And then Royal Pain. That's just a beautiful color. It really is. Then the next row we have Dungeon. That is such a deep, dark, like just gorgeous purple. The fact that that is such a deep purple and is so creamy and buttery and smooth. Oh my gosh, like he nailed that purple. Then we have Scandal Water. Just a nice light blue. And then this green is gorgeous, Sworn Enemy. And I'm dying over this pinkish purple color, Pink Magic. Oh my God, when I swatched that, my heart sang. And then we have Bleeding Heart, which is very appropriate given the circumstances right now and why we're filming this one. Executioner. Can we just like take a moment to applaud the fact that there's actually a black that has sparkle, and the sparkles are showing up to the party. This is like a first. I'm blown away. And then these purples, oh my goodness. High King, Vivid Mood, so beautiful. Monarchy, awesome transition shade for all of these purples. Blood Queen. This is another extremely difficult shade to formulate. Nailed it. And then I skipped my elbow crease. This teal shade, oh my gosh. Vile Serpent. That is so beautiful. I love this color. And then Betrayal is also another metallic that is so subtle and pretty. It is like the first metallic was very much like a lilac, where this one is very much a purple. So I think that it is a beautiful range. There's so many different looks that you can do with this. And I'm so intrigued by that black color with the purple sparkles in it. I think it's gorgeous. Now let me show you guys a close-up of the palette. So here is this bad boy taking up my entire viewfinder. And then there's the jewelry clasp. Well, right now it's closed. And we'll open this baby up. Ta-da! And there are all the shades. Alright, I quickly did my waterline and tightline using my Fenty Beauty Fly Pencil. Did I get it right this time? I finally did in Cause I'm Black. And you guys, I have, you know, my insane Melt Cosmetics book that is just like triple stacked in each of their compartments. And then I have another one, and then I have all of these babies that haven't been placed in the other book, and more loose ones hanging out here, and all the Fenty ones that haven't been placed, all 20 of them. Like, I don't even know how many eye pencils at this point, and I couldn't find anyone to like that was an exact match to this color. The closest thing that I had was Lottie London, of all brands, the AM to PM Kohl eyeliner pencil in Mermaid. So I smudged that beneath the lower lash line because I think I'm gonna want that color as a pop of color once we start working, but you never know, things could change, and I could just smudge it out because, you know, my vision always changes as we start going. So let's open this bad boy up, and starting with my Carity E31. Okay, I'm looking at my swatches. Where's this shade? I want to say you are Vivid Mood. So starting with Vivid Mood, this guy right here. See why I need the palettes to fold back for me when I'm doing a tutorial. So there is kick up, which doesn't bother me at all, but just so you guys are aware, there's kick up in the pan if that's something that concerns you. We are going to start building the crease and above. My eyes have already been primed. I want to make sure, yes, see, I do go out of, okay, I might have to fix my, oh, she's pigmented, viewfinder. I'm going to keep poking over, so if you guys are like, why is she looking at me? I'm looking at the viewfinder. My camera fell earlier, and now everything's off a little bit. Now taking my Kevyn Aucoin small eyeshadow brush, I'm going to dip into Vile Serpent, the blue, and go over my eyeliner with it. This eye has been slightly leaky today, so hopefully it holds up and doesn't start leaking again. Now taking my Scott Barnes number 63 brush, I'm going to go back into Vivid Mood, the first shade that we used, and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now taking High King, this one right here, and my Shikahudu brush, blend brush. Gonna add this baby in. It's such a pretty color too. Now taking my Scott Barnes number 63, staying with High King. Now taking my Marc Jacobs, the crease brush, and going into Blood Queen, this one right here. I'm going to focus that primarily in the crease. I love the color that those two other colors made. High King and Vivid Mood. I'm still gonna go back in with Vivid Mood to intensify it a little bit more up near the brow bone, but this is a purple palette, you guys. If this isn't purple, I don't know what it is. There's like next to no fallout, which is crazy for how pigmented these are too. Wow. All right, I have every P. Louise base that there is, and none of the P. Louise bases have Pink Magic as like an undertone or anything similar to it. They're all either like, I have so many varieties of pinks, like so many varieties of pinks from like the Rain and then her base Ick, and you know, then I have all the purples, but nothing is like this tone. So I'm gonna do white because that will make it pop even more. But what I'm gonna do is a partial cut crease with the white and then stop, and then I'm gonna do black with the remaining, and I have never used the black one because I want to lay down Executioner on the outer part and see if we can get that to really like sparkle the way I'm really hoping. And fingers crossed, because I'm actually super nervous. I've never used a black base, and if it doesn't actually sparkle like the arm swatch, then I'm gonna be super disappointed, and we're gonna have to cover it up because I don't want actually like black out that way. I only want the black with the sparkle. So first we're gonna go in with the P. Louise white base. Now I do have a little bit of, I try to kind of really clean it, but I think it's good. I think it's, oh, I still have the highlighter swatch. It's okay, we can work around it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this and the P. Louise brush, and then a MAC 242, and then into Pink Magic. Get this on both sides of the brush so it's easy to just flip back and forth. So pretty. Oh. I'm gonna have to fix the finder because I usually get right up in my mirror and then I lose you guys. Or maybe if I just tilt the camera. All right, I have fixed my little viewfinder, so I should stay in focus while being able to go all the way in for this next part. And I did get fallout with the metallic, but I was packing it on, so that's to be expected, and it wiped away so easily. So now I'm gonna take my Sigma Cut Crease E62 brush and the P. Louise Badda Black base, and it says, "Taking you to the dark side." So, yep, that's black, all right. I think what I should have done was created my cut crease first with the whole shape. I don't know why I just put the lid on. I'm probably gonna need more. And then gone in and done the white afterwards. I was thinking of that. I'm like, but I've never done this before with like two colors and working with black, so I don't really have a frame of reference, but then I thought of it after the fact. I also just realized I think I'm gonna need another P. Louise brush, and I don't have another one handy that is clean. Are you kind of clean? Just stained? Yes, okay, good. Because I'm gonna need a smaller one for some detail work, I think. Okay, so we're gonna take the black on both sides of the Sigma brush. Everybody cross your fingers. This feels like I'm doing one big wing, actually. I'm not. See, now I need this little guy. Black is really throwing me because it's acting like an eyeliner, or it's tripping me out like I should be putting on a wing, but it's not time for a wing, but it's tripping me out that way. Okay. It stayed sparkly. Now we gotta marry them. Which made its own fun shade, just like I was hoping it would. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some cleanup and a little bit, but we're working there. We're getting there. All right, I just did my wing using my Tom Ford eye defining pen. So now I'm gonna take my wing Goss number 20 brush and I'm gonna go back into Vivid Mood, our very first eyeshadow color. This baby right here. And just re-intensify that color that kind of got lost a little bit. But man, I love that two of them mixed together so much. I think I want the mixture. I'm gonna go in with High King. I just love those two colors together. Now going in with my Sonia G mini booster brush, we're gonna take Wet Jewel, this one right here, and highlight the brow bone first and likely the inner corners. Yes, 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 yes. And you guys know I don't really highlight the brow bone. I highlight like everything. So gonna have to fix my brows. we need to re-intensify Vile Serpent. That shade. Now taking this Kim Cheek Diamond Sharts in DS06 World Dominance. Look how pretty and glittery she is. I haven't used this one yet. So we've only had the one test trial with the gold. So now I'm going to take this on my P. Louise Acid Rain brush and get a nice coating of it as best I can. This is so finicky to work with. I know it's not really meant for this, but I want it to be for this. Now taking some of this on the lower lash line. That looks so pretty over the teal. My eyes have become so bloodshot throughout the day from being sick and filming. Oh my goodness. I can't get the black fallout off, so that's a little bit frustrating. But I didn't know I was going to be working with a black shadow because I don't usually. So I'm gonna put on mascara, lashes, go do my hair, get dressed, all that goodness, and then I will be right back. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed all of these purples because they are so much fun, and this formula was just so creamy and beautiful to work with, and I just wish Gina was here to see it, and I know that she's looking down on us and smiling and loving every second of this, so that does make me happy. But that does it for this video, so until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.